I bought this $17 USB-C dock thing, which originally I got for my Samsung Galaxy S9 as a DeX pad, or a much cheaper one. But this actually works with the Switch, which I was quite surprised about. When I read the description, they said that it supports Switch and Galaxy S9 for only $17. I was like, there's no way that this is going to work. Actually, it does work. I've tried third-party Switch docks before, and they're massively bulky and are not that great to use. But this little guy works really well. And what's good about this is it actually, fits in quite nicely with your Switch. It's quite flush and is really small. So in terms of, the Switch being portable, because, it is a Switch at the end of the day, and portability is something that you're interested in, all you need is this little dock, something like a Mu adapter, which basically is a travel adapter that folds downwards. This is a UK pin configuration at the moment. If you've not seen these, you can actually open these up to be UK compatible, like so. So this is a travel adapter, and you can remove the front and swap in different countries there. Also, I have just a small USB-C retractable cable. Maybe get yourself a very small HDMI cable, but literally this is my entire Switch setup now. You want to go around to someone else's house, or you want to take your Switch elsewhere or in a different room. This is a really affordable way of doing things. If you were to buy the original Switch dock and a charger, that's going to cost you, $150, whereas this has cost me like nowhere near that. And this really works really well. I was quite surprised by this. Bearing in mind the Switch does get a little hot. I think that's because in this kind of configuration, I think it's blocking some of the ports at the bottom here, which I won't show you. Yeah, I was quite surprised by how this works. I'm going to connect this up to my TV just to show that it does work. Bear in mind, you can't just use any old USB-C dock with the Switch. And also, I found that to get it into TV mode, a lot of the third-party chargers won't actually support that. Luckily, this guy does. This charger, I'm quite impressed that this does support the Switch and TV mode, maybe because this is a 2-amp charger. But apparently, a lot of the USB-C chargers, or really budget Switch ones, won't actually support TV mode. So unless it says Switch TV mode, then I wouldn't risk it. But perhaps you can use a phone charger or something with it. So I was quite surprised that this dock actually works for the Switch and the Galaxy S9 for such a small, convenient size and price. So I'm very impressed. So I'm just gonna connect this to the TV and play some Stardew Valley just to prove that this all works. So now you can see we've connected the Switch to the USB dock on the right there, and this works really well. You can see now I'm playing a bit of Stardew Valley. I'm stuck in a cave somewhere. That's probably not the best to show you. I'm not sure actually what I was doing, because beauty of the Switch is that you can leave this on standby for quite some time and totally forget what you were doing. So in this case, I'm getting attacked by this nice little bat. But the beauty of this dock is that, it just means that you can move the Switch to another room for not a lot of money. You can maybe get one of these for each one of your, your TVs that you have. So it just makes the whole thing a lot easier to use. So for whatever reason you've decided to move the Switch, you don't have to fork out a load of money on just buying loads of Nintendo docks, which are, you can't really, carry around easily. You can't, do very much with, just because they're so massive, bulky, and cost a fortune. So I was actually quite surprised that this dock actually really worked. And for, the fact that it works with a Galaxy S9 was an absolute bonus. I'm about to die here, so I don't want to do that, because in case you've not played Stardew Valley, if you die in a cave, you will lose your progress. So I really don't want to die on camera here. But as you can see, it works really well. I've obviously muted this so you can hear me rather than the game. But yeah, I mean, this has full support. Obviously the USB port doesn't do anything on the switch mode, but this is definitely a worthwhile purchase, just because, as I said, it's really tiny, works with loads of different chargers, and yeah, works really quite well. So I'm quite impressed by that. I'm not sure if I'll make it out the cave here, but actually I'm not sure I'm going to continue playing this. So yeah, this is my recommendation. If you've seen other USB docks, then be careful whether or not they work. If you've got, as I said, a Galaxy S9 or an S8, this more likely work for you. So as I said, you can't just use any old USB-C dock with the switch. It is really finicky, but this works really well. So it just means that I can now have the option of using a different TV in a different room, and it makes the switch really portable. So that's all I have for this review. If you want to know anything else or ask me any questions about this USB-C dock, or how it works with the Samsung, or what plugs it works with, or anything else, please hit me up in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them for you.